feeling fine.
Last time we caught up with Melodownz, he just had a carver session with our own Paddy Gower.
I really feel like I've known you a long time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
man. It's only been like an hour.
I know. In fact, it's getting right up there with the best hour I've had at work.
Oh, man.
Couldn't do school, kicked at a sport.
Having recovered from that experience, the Avondale rapper went on to produce his incredible, critically acclaimed debut album, Lone Wolf. Now the MC and poet is taking the album on tour across Aotearoa. So cheers to that. It's so lovely to have you come in here and join us. You've also got a bit of whānau hanging out backstage as well. Is that going to be a feature of this tour? Is Bubba going to be up on stage with you?
I don't know about on stage this time, but she will be backstage for sure. Yeah.
Does she like being up there? Because we've got some video, I think. She's been up on stage with you before. Is she into it?
Oh, cute.
Yeah, she loves it. She loves the environment. I'm just trying to, get her adapted to my climate. You know what I mean? So just trying to socialize her more, and yeah, it's cool.
That sounds like very, very wise parenting. I think that's all we're all trying to do.
Your album's called Lone Wolf. Is it hard being a lone wolf with a cub?
Yeah, well, I'm not so alone anymore. But yeah, I don't know. The theme just came from like being content with yourself in any kind of situation, any environment.
It's powerful.
Yeah. I feel like just building that self-resilience gets you far in life, no matter what it is. And just having that self-confidence. Yeah.
I really want to touch your hat.
It's made out of black Sasquatch from the Antarctic.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you could get those.
Been cool,
I've been learning things because you smell great. What are you wearing?
I can't give away my secret, but it's a Middle Eastern deep wood.
Middle Eastern deep wood.
Now I don't know if I can believe that because I fell for the Sasquatch thing.
Tell me about work, because the album's made in here and in LA. What's the difference working with Kiwis and like international kind of producers and artists?
I would say the work ethic, or just like the the way that we carry ourselves in the studio in LA is just like everyone wants to win, everyone wants to work hard, like boom, 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 like, oh, yo, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. I come back to New Zealand and they'll be like, yo, let's have a session, and they'll be like, should we get something to eat? Then I'll be like, oh, should we go play ball, Like, it's way more kickback here, I feel. But it was cool to experience that type of, like, work ethic in LA, and just, like, collaborating. I was only supposed to be there for, like, a week, and I ended up being there for like over a month. So
wow,
things just kind of happen over there, which is cool.
Well, because now, like, on the album, you've got Bootsy Collins on one song, the legend that is Bootsy Collins, but then there's another song where the Avondale Intermediate Choir features. Is there one of those two things that is more important for you?
Sorry, Bootsy Collins, but it's definitely going back to my old school where it all started. Like, I was part of that intermediate when I was an intermediate, so like having that full circle moment, going back to the classroom during their class time, having that part of their curriculum while being a part of my album, that was real special. But then again, it was real special, like working with my idol, Bootsy Collins, who was part of the Parliament, played for James Brown, and so like,
amazing.
Yeah, it was cool to just like, I got his number, like he to FaceTime. So it was crazy to, like, I feel like him being part of my legacy is almost part of his too, because it's just like two opposites kind of like coming together through music. So it's beautiful. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Sure
That sort of sounds like what you're managing to do.
You're also an amazing interviewer. That's one of your other great skills.
You.
And you've got this great show on YouTube where you interview people when you drink kava.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you tell us a bit about why you decided to do that?
Have you guys seen Hot Ones? Yeah. So I'm a big fan of Hot Sauce and Hot Ones, and also I really like other podcasts. Like there's some other podcasts out there that I'm a fan of, but every All Black's got a podcast now. Every influencer's got a podcast, and like that idea of like each question you have like Hot Sauce was real cool. So I was like, how could I kind of implement that but make it personal to myself? And I wanted to also showcase like Polynesian culture on a platform where it's like. You can let your guard down. That's what Kava's about. Like, just like your microphone.
Yeah. I'm at an age where a lot of things fall off.
That's what she said. No. But no, it's just a space where Kava is meant to bring people together and talanoa, which means just to have positive discussions and work things out. And I was just like, man, if I could bring this to thing on my show could be crazy, and having John Campbell as the first guest was like perfect. And
you set the bar high. That is what you do, Mello. If you want to see more of him and what he's about, the Lone Wolf Tour kicks off in Auckland tomorrow. For details, you can go to our Facebook page. Thank you, Melodownz, and your whānau.
Thank you.